All right, everybody, welcome back to Dark Spirits. This week we got the Knob Creek 15 Limited Edition. Today I'm going to be trying the Knob Creek 15 for the very first time. Checking out my resume, man, I remember lots of good memories because the Knob Creek 9 was my first 100 proof bourbon years ago. Really good. And I was really impressed with it. I also reviewed the Knob Creek single barrel. I had a store pick up the single barrel. I believe I had the Knob Creek rye. And it might have been one or more others in that, Jim Beam, small batch family, okay, Booker's and all that type of stuff. But as far as Knob Creek is concerned, yeah, I think it's still a solid, very affordable, 100 proof, classic bourbon. I think, man, if you go to a bar and they have it and you can have them mix it into an old fashioned or a Manhattan, you're going to get a classic drink. Price is right. They don't overprice it. Yeah, we can complain about, the single barrels that used to be 15 years old, but time changed. Those days are over, right? So we got to move on. So this came out. It's probably about $100 MSRP, 15 years. I also was kind of hoping that it was going to be the 120, just to kind of formalize it. They were already doing 15-year-old single barrels for store picks, but okay. 100, I guess they're trying to just reinforce that Knob Creek 100 proof. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Now, the one thing that I do hate about all of these bottles is the wax on here. Which is really, really insane to me because, Jim Beam owns Knob Creek, right? Knob Creek is one of their brands. They also own Maker's Mark. And Maker's Mark has, perfected their wax. It's very easy to come off. For some reason, see, on these Knob Creek bottles, I don't know why they make these things so painful. It's I wish they don't just get the same people, get the same wax. Same wax people for Maker's Mark, just have them do these tops. But, this thing ends up being a mess. But that's my only gripe about Knob Creek. I'm going to go ahead and crack this sucker up, give it a pour, and then do the nosing and the tasting. Let's see if I can give you the color. Okay, let's go in for the nosing and the tasting. So on the nose, I can tell you, I immediately don't get that Jim Beam typical nose. This nose is more like brown sugar, caramel, along those lines. Classic Knob Creek, though. Classic Knob Creek. If you had the Knob Creek 9 and you nosed it, it's very much that same thing, but just a little bit more refined. As far as legs, let's see what we got here on the legs. Legs are kind of hanging around. 100 proof, right? Is this non-chill filtered? Let's see. I don't see it on there whether it is or not, but my guess is it probably is. I know this is a batch product. It's not a single barrel, but yeah, it's got some legs on here. Let's go ahead and go for a taste then. Cheers. Okay. All right. All right, let me go for another one. Okay, so off the neck pour. I'm not getting much more than I would get from the regular Knob Creek 900 proof. You get some tingling, but it's very much at the end. It does have a long finish, which I like. It has a long finish. As far as the palate, nothing is really standing out on this neck pour. I don't even get that typical. You ever had Booker's or the single barrel Knob Creek? It kind of has that type of specific taste. Old Tub also. That's not in here. This is a better overall palate, I would say, than the regular Knob Creek, but not much difference off the neck pour. So that's what I got. It's a 100 proof Knob Creek. There must be a lot of good taste in here that I just haven't got to yet. That's going to come out when it opens up, but so far, nothing really to write home about. That's what I got for this week. Dark Spirits, thanks for watching. I'm out.